Hello. I'm alive. I know. Also, excuse the loud ass air fan noise kind of thing. I have not cleaned out this PC in a billion cajillion years, so that's why it's so loud. Anyways, let's talk about. Well, before we get into the actual concept of the video, which is obviously avoidant attachment people, or just avoidant attachment in general. So, yeah. Um, Honestly, I could be an average person, be like, I was busy, whatever. Which, in a sense, I was kind of busy. Kind of, but not busy enough to the point where I couldn't have been at least uploading or like making or working on a video during the time process. I definitely could have. Did I? No. Um, I just didn't have the motivation or the effort. I really cared enough to edit on the video, but here and listen me out. I do have content ready, and I have a bunch of stuff I could make videos on. But I wanted to kind of come back on a video like this because I think the last 2 to 3 videos, because I don't know if anyone, I mean probably not, but I did private my first video back, very first video back. I'll probably unprivate it eventually, but for the meantime, not really. It's not necessary. So, but I want to come back with a video like this because it has been a little while. I mean, I did talk in that love video that was 12 minutes, but it was like gameplay in the background. You guys haven't seen me in a while. I get it, guys. I'm ugly. My bad. Um, I just didn't want to do. I wasn't really working on the video. I have like the clips all together. The only editing I really did was put all the clips I needed to together for the short video, which by the way, it's not a very long video. But the thing is, it's multiple parts. It's like 2 to 3 part video kind of thing. But I did want to come back on a video like this, and I honestly randomly came up with a few ideas because honestly, I think I'm at a point now where like I'm comfortable with talking about pretty much anything about my past or my life or experiences or whatever. Which I know this kid's fucking 18. What does he know?
Are you serious right now, bro?
I know quite a bit, mate. Um, I apologize. I didn't want to be as long as I did. I didn't want to be gone as long as I was, but I am. But I'm here, and I apologize. I sincerely apologize for being gone for so long. So, now let's get into the video. Avoidant attachment. Now, let's take a look. What is avoidant attachment? Before we even get into the whole talk of it is, and from my personal experience, which in recent time, I mean very literally the last couple of days as I'm recording this. So, let's search up the meaning of what avoidant attachment is. So, avoidant attachment is an insecure attachment style where individuals experience discomfort with intimacy and emotional closeness, often due to fear of rejection or abandonment, leading to difficulty forming and maintaining close relationships. Discomfort with intimacy. Multiple different ways to explain that. Fear of rejection and abandonment is literally one of the main reasons of this. And then minimizing emotional expression. Impacts is usually have difficulty forming and maintaining long-term relationships, and they're usually uncomfortable with emotional vulnerability, and they struggle with solving conflicts and stuff, simple stuff, and get defensive or whatever it may be. Overcoming it, as much as this says it, most of the people on this earth that are this way never find a way to get over it. And I'm sorry to say that's the harsh truth. It's very difficult. But now let's get back to me because I mean you get the gist of what this is. I already yapped about this too much. So now that you viewers realize what avoidant attachment is, let me explain personal experience and my opinion on avoidant attachment. I genuinely think it's a stupid thing. Now, let me get specific. For relationship wise, I think it is a really stupid thing. Overall wise, for other normal people, friends, whatever it may be, it's cool. I get it. It makes more sense that way because people in general really do suck. So I get it and I get the idea of it. But romantically and in a relationship wise, if you truly trust this person, or in general, if you know there's something there, or if you guys are together, or whatever it may be, there's two things about it. And I would understand. Or one reason I would understand why you would be that way is because the person isn't reciprocating it in any way, and they're making it seem like they truly don't love you at all. That's a whole different story. You're not really avoiding attachment, or even if you are, whatever it may be, it's reasonable, and you might want to get out of there if they're not like reciprocating the same love or love in general. It's not worth it. But if the person that you're with is showing you the same love, if not more, and I mean more to the max, even, and is resolving and trying to talk to you about problems or trying to find ways to fix it or go around it or work around things and just make the whole relationship as a whole work together, like stick, and make sure you guys stick together and make sure it works because how much they love you. I find it a really dumb thing. Listen, I know people have their problems, I know people have their issues, whatever it may be. But if it's the only issues on the entirety of Earth that should ever cause you to leave or just overall fuck someone over and hurt them beyond belief for reasons like that, is if you're forced to leave them because of unknown reasons, or not even unknown reasons, actually, let me take that back. For reasons like, like, oh, can't love them kind of love thingy, or like parents, families, religion, whatever it may be, like something like that, whatever it may be, right? It's, even then, it's like, this is the thing I'm trying to get at. If you truly, and I mean truly, love this person, especially because how many times you tell them they love you, or whatever it may be, there is no reason, there is no way you cannot work around the issue because of how much you love them. You will make it work, even if it's not as strong as it used to be, or if you're too busy or whatever me, you will find the time, you will find this, you will make it work, is if you truly love this person. And I stand by that statement. That's why I find avoidant attachment the stupidest thing beyond belief. I find it extremely stupid, because it's like, I get that you distance yourself. I get it. That's one thing. It's one thing. But if you refuse to work it out with somebody that wants to work it out with you so badly, and on top of the fact you're making really bad excuses, and even more on top of that, in general, you could make it work if you truly love the person. I find it a genuinely dumb excuse. That's my opinion and my take on it. So, I don't get it. Honestly, if there's any avoidant attachment people out there that are telling me or want to talk to me about it, and I want to see more about the POVs and stuff, because I myself have done that to people, and I look back at it, or whatever it may be, because I've done it to people where like I've never been emotionally there, or I backed out or whatever, because it's like it's shown too much, or it's like the love is too much, or like I'm uncomfortable with expressing my feelings, or shit got in the way. And listen, dude, it was just, as fucked up as this may sound, in reality, you don't love that person. I'm sorry to say it, it's the harsh truth. If you do the avoidant attachment thing, it's just an excuse to me, because as a person that did it or had it, all those things that were explained in avoidant attachment, it's an excuse that you don't truly love the person. Because if you truly did, you would work it out. That's the harsh truth. If you can't accept it, I'm sorry to tell you. That's the harsh truth. If you can't work it out, that's your own issue. You never truly loved them. And I know that because I was that way. I thought I loved somebody. I know I didn't. I look back, or even back then, I realized, nah, I didn't love him. Because I didn't stay around. I didn't stick, whatever, maybe. Right? So, in general, I find the avoidant attachment thing an excuse. It's stupid. It's a stupid fucking excuse to use on somebody for you to go try to find, or get out of a relationship, or get out of a toxic, whatever it may be, or issues like that, to get out of that stage or relationship, to go one of three things, really. One, to go fuck with another guy entirely, or another girl, for guys, obviously. You know what I mean. Go fuck with another person entirely. Which, most case scenario, that's what it is. whether it be a best friend that they're already known with, or friend in general they're already known with, or completely find another guy, or what close friends, or a friend, or whatever it may be. You get my point. Two, they'd rather be single. They'd rather just be single. And honestly, that's probably the most reasonable one. Third one, they just love the suffering of other people. And they just don't care about anyone's emotions, and they will constantly hurt people because they want to hop from one relationship or one talking state to another. And they have no remorse, no expression, or whatever it may be for the other person. That's the harsh truth. Those are the three reasons. Or the three reasonings behind it on why they do it. 3 reasons. Literally, that's the 3 reasons. There's no in between. That's just the harsh truth. So that's my opinion on it, and I'm gonna talk quickly. Shut the fuck up, Chair. Quickly on my brief experience on it, which I actually happened recently, and my own experience. I'll try not to make this too long, because this video is already probably over 10 minutes, or maybe 12 minutes at this point. So I don't want to make it I don't want to make it 20 minutes, bro. I would never want to make a video 20 minutes. But I recently was talking with this girl. I started talking with her in October. I'd say somewhere around October. Quick background info. 20, which is my type. I like older women. Long distance though. She's in somewhere in Texas. I'm not gonna say exactly where, but Texas girl. I'm here, Cali, and she started flirting with me first. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And I responded back with the same energy, obviously, right? Because I'm like, you know what, fine. I'll take an interest in this. Because I rejected multiple girls before that already. Because I didn't want a relationship yet. But I'm like, you know what? I felt something about this one. I trust it. I just went with it. I'm like, all right, let's see where it goes. And then I ask after a month or whatever it may have been. Because I'm like, I don't like to waste time. I like to ask someone out anyways if I see something good. And it's good. It was good. Everything was going well. We played games together, had a good time. And she's like, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. Right there. Should have been my red flag. That should have been it right there. But it wasn't. I let it slide. We kept talking and talking. I took it slow. Generally, the first time I've ever taken it so slow. Or slow in general, really. I'm going to be honest. So I took it slow because I really, really like this girl. If not matter, I'll even take it back. I love this girl, bro. I love this girl. I love how she is. I love how whatever it may have been. I love her personality. I love the shit she played. I loved how she was. She was funny, whatever it may have been. And keep in mind, most of basically this whole time, more or less, after I asked her out and she said, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship or whatever. We basically did couple stuff, but she never wanted to call until the last couple weeks or whatever, where I started getting more serious before everything happened. But on top of that, we call each other babe, everything like that. We literally call each other like boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever. Everything, wife, husband, all that, all the shit you can imagine. We were literally a couple, basically. Right. But then recently, a couple days ago, well, it ended because I had to talk with my parent or whatever, maybe talk, right? She was talking with my parents. Hold on, sneeze. And how she needed to get serious with getting a job because she doesn't have a job and stuff, which relatable. It's tough right now. So I recorded this at 4:34 in the morning before I go to bed for tomorrow or today, I guess, whatever. And she basically said we cannot talk because, and I snapped on her for a little bit because I'm like, what? Well, a day later, yesterday, because it didn't make sense. How are you gonna cut, bro? I mean this in every way possible. Cut off entire contact, added me on every game, everything, everything, Insta, TikTok, every single thing known to man. Crazy shit. Cause she needs to lock in, whatever, right? Or get a job and shit like that, whatever it may have been, or school, because she didn't finish high school, so she's redoing it right now and finishing it the last year. Okay, cool, good for you. I'm very proud of her that she's trying to get that shit sorted out. Very, very proud of her. Again, what did I say earlier? If you wanted it, if you really loved a person, you'd make it work. That's the harsh truth that I have to realize. If she really did love me, she'd make it work. And her excuse or reason to why she has to do this is because she would not be able to focus on any of that stuff, and she would put all her focus onto me, and she knows she would or whatever. She couldn't do it. Which, listen, I love that a woman can be like that because I love my women obsessive and clingy. Never got the obsessive part, really, ever in my life. Got the clingy though, but never obsessive or possessive like I am, unfortunately. Um, but I want you to know I told her that's okay. Like I tried to reason with her. I was like, dude, it's fine. Like you don't have to call or text me at all, any other time or play whatever with me all the time. Just a couple texts. I'm good with that. As long as I know you're okay and you're doing well, whatever it may be, I'm okay with that. I get it, but it's like, dude, like, and also on top, like, what do you mean you can't like even talk to me anymore? Like, what? Like what? Like that's crazy. We've been talking for whole 5 months basically, bro. So October, November, December, January, February, March. Basically 6 fucking months, bro. It's crazy to me. It's insane. Thai shit. But it's crazy. And it's like, bro. And then her other thing was like, I can't see you as a friend or anything. I'm in love with you. I still love you. I still love you. Whatever. I don't know if you want to wait. Whatever. I'm like, wait. Listen, my form of waiting at this point, which is stupid enough already enough for me to do, but honestly, I need time for myself too at this point, cause this is traumatizing as fuck, bro. What the fuck? So, my form of waiting is me just gonna stay single because it's like I have no interest in anybody for the first time in a while ever since my heartbreak of summer, which I'm gonna get into in another video. Trust me, you guys are gonna get a video of that. I think I already have it technically recorded. I have to go through the old footage I have. So if it does come out that way, I'm probably gonna be having long hair rather than the shorter hair I have right now. So just heads up. But and I'm just like, okay, bro. I guess. And I listen, bro. I'm not even the type to get mad at a woman or like my woman specifically, my woman. But it really, dude. It I don't know if y'all can genuinely understand, but I was really, really pissed off, and it made no sense. I'm like, if you weren't ready in general, or not even just that, not just ready in general, but if you knew 100% this was gonna go absolutely nowhere, or if you felt this was like in general just gonna work out, why didn't you just cut it off with me in the first place? Or like, why didn't you just like? Honestly, I should have cut it off. Honestly, I blame myself now. I'm realizing new shit as I'm recording this, bro. Hello? I should have been cut this off, bro. After she said we weren't ready, even though like she wanted to keep talking and stuff, she said she wanted to keep talking or whatever, and I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. So I went along with it, and look where we ended up now. I'm hurt, very hurt. Trust me, because it's 5-6 months of my life wasted for no reason on a woman, where I could have found someone entirely different. Trust me. But it doesn't hurt that bad because one, it was long distance, and two, it was like it just wasn't like the summer incident that I will get into in another video, of course. My experience with it is like I've done it to people where I never been like I was in love with them at first, or I did like them at first, and then they're showing signs or like whatever it may be, and I avoidantly attached. I was attached, but I pushed myself away, and I either left them or like I waited until they broke up with me because I was being whatever and I was just being different, avoidant attachment style, that type of stuff, because of what was it called? And I would not show my emotion too much either. I would minimize it or like suppress it a lot, and I wouldn't really trust them in general because I have very big trust issues. So anything up like anything intimate as well, they try to do like "Come babe" or whatever it may have been. I was like, I avoided it. And they weren't usually long-term relationships or very long at all, really, because of how I felt, and I was uncomfortable with any like emotional vulnerability with them, like definition says. But sometimes I would even just feel off whenever they showed affection and stuff, and I just couldn't respond back with the same. So it was like, that's another big thing about avoidant attachment. they usually are the type of people that can't show or reciprocate the same love of the other person, which is very true with this woman that's 20 that I was talking about a second ago. Very true. It's impossible. Like, even I should have thrown it in as a red flag and just dipped out. But hey, we all make mistakes, whether it be women or men. So hey, I'm just on here. In all honesty, this is kind of a vent talk, but also kind of just like a realization talk, and also on top just a video to post, because I wanted to honestly talk about avoidant attachment or something similar to it for a while now, where it's like my issue as well with something else, not avoidant attachment exactly, but something different. Um, but yeah, that's my whole talk on it. I think this video literally is gonna be 20 minutes, so I'm gonna crash the fuck out while editing this. Boys crack. So that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna head to bed immediately after this and edit this tomorrow. Um, so if you made it all the way to the end, I really appreciate it. If not, and you just watched it in parts, it's completely cool with me. I'm gonna post probably a part or two of this on my TikTok or Instagram, whatever it may be. So you can follow those. Um, Insta gonna be in the description. TikTok also gonna be in the description as well. Um, yeah. Twitch also in the description. Don't forget to follow my Twitch. I be streaming on there every once in a while. I haven't streamed in a little bit, so next time I stream, probably gonna be streaming Overwatch competitive with my friends and stuff. I play Overwatch. I play Blue Lock Rivals at the moment, so I'll probably be streaming Blue Lock Rivals tomorrow. After I no, I'll try to get this video out before before I stream actually, Blue Lock Rivals. So I'll try to yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate it if you did all the way. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, post notifications, etc. You know, the usual dealio type shit. I will catch you guys in the next upload. I promise I will try my very best to have the instinct and the drive and all that bullshit, you know, to edit this video that is a bunch of funny shit with friends on Roblox. It's a really funny video. Before you leave, because it's Roblox, hear me out. It's horror Roblox stuff, so it's really, really funny, not some stupid ass Roblox games. It's it's like shitty but also good horror stuff on Roblox. So be ready for that video. It's gonna be 2 parts. First video is gonna be like first part's gonna be like 4 minutes ish. Second part's gonna be around 6 to 8 minutes ish. So decent length on both. Longer than my unfound footage of Atlantis video, which, by the way, surprised that one had the least video views. But either way, I love making videos like that. They're really funny whenever I do have the motivation to do it. I love recording them. They're the best times I've ever had in my life. I love playing games like that with my friends. It's really, really fun. So if you would like more content of that, let me know. Or more content of this, also let me know. Any other video ideas like this, let me know. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Have a good night, guys.